What is up, Loudmouth Entertainment, Loudmouth Sports Talk? It's your boy, Loudmouth Luch, back again with another episode of Off the Top Rope. Today, we have Sean as a guest, but today is the big special day. It is WrestleMania Night 1, the pre-show. Well, the Loudmouth pre-show. So, yeah, I mean, we got a pretty good stat card. Yeah, a pretty good card.
For night one, yeah, I would say so.
Pretty good card. So, but before we get into anything, I got to tell everybody, bombshellbowling.com/loudmouth sports talk for all of your loudmouth merch. So, let's just get into it. I don't know if there's any matches on the pre-show, but I do know Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair are going to be the main event of night one, which is huge.
That is big. Big for women's wrestling. Big for women's wrestling for night one of WrestleMania.
It is perfect. So we have, well, I'm pulling up my post right now. Real quick, guys, my bad. We're going to get into this. I'm just so excited for Mania.
It is Mania week, man. I mean, wrestling all week.
So we got, I mean, there's been all wrestling all week. I saw GCW yesterday, which was amazing. Atticus telling Masada those are his fucking skewers, and it was fucking amazing. And then the Joey Janela match was absolutely, that boy, you can say whatever you want. He's a ring runner. He's just good to get tossed around. Whatever.
He talented.
Makes it look good.
Talented.
But night one, we're going to start with the one that I know no one really gives a shit about. Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon in I believe it's a steel cage match.
Steel cage, yes.
It's going to get outside of the steel cage because obviously Shane's a fucking crazy ass and I predict going to jump off the pirate, which if you guys didn't see the post, the pirate ship is fucking amazing. I love the Manias.
Here's my thing is it's a steel cage match. You're going to get outside the ring. That means you win the match. So please tell me how a steel cage match, how you're going to jump off the pirate ship. Because once he's out of the cage,
it's Shane. It's Shane. It's Shane.
Stupid.
It's Shane, and this is what's going to happen. He's going to jump off the pirate ship, and we're going to see what happens. But I'm taking Braun to be victorious in that situation.
I believe it or not, I'm going with Shane. I'm taking Shane to be victorious in this one. I believe he has some things up his sleeve. I think Braun will get distracted. He'll get too angry. He'll get all caught up in his emotions. And we know how Shane is with taking advantage of situations. So for me, my pick will be Shane this year, WrestleMania.
I can see that happening, but at the same time, I just think that I don't think that they really want to push my man Braun because I'm sorry, I just don't think it's the right thing to do. He is talented, but in no way, shape, or form is he that talented. But I do think that they want to give him a certain push, and I do think it will happen. So we just have to see. We have to sit back and see. I'm picking Braun for this upcoming match. My bad, guys. I had to go share the post. Let me get back to it. One second. Y'all could. There we go. All right. Okay. Then the second, I feel like a lot of people don't really care about this one. Bad Bunny, Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison. Who do you pick?
You know what? I'm going to take Bad Bunny, Damian Priest. I think that Damian Priest is going to get the pin at WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to give – I mean, Bad Bunny's going to have some great spots. From what I hear, he's been taking it seriously. in the training center, being there every day, training every day. But I don't think they're going to give Bad Bunny the pin on The Miz. I think Damian Priest will get the pin. And it might not even be on Miz. It might be on Morrison because Bad Bunny and Miz will be outside fighting. So I'm going to go with Bad Bunny and Damian Priest for the win.
I'm also going to go with Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, saying that Damian Priest is going to get the pin because that is the big man right now. I really do truly think they do want to push him pretty hard. And what I've read and seen, I do think he might be the next, I'm not saying the next big man, but they want to push him in some way, shape, or form. Also, anyone watching, what do you guys think? Who do you guys want to win? Let us know in the comments. But it's a hard one for me because I really like Damian Priest and I'm a fan of Bad Bunny's music. But I got to go with Miz and Morrison because, hey, hop, hop. That's just, they're hilarious. If you guys don't
funny.
think
they're
that,
great together.
I don't know.
They're great together. They're great. Their chemistry is incredible.
That hey, hop, hop is something. It's hilarious.
And to ruin a Bugatti,
they ruined it. The fact that it was a Bugatti, I was like, God damn. But and that formed into a tag team, which I didn't think a tag team was needed because the Miz can't make it look good.
I think the tag team is needed though. If Bad Bunny, he didn't have that much training, so you only have so much up to going up to WrestleMania. So I think that helps him having that tag partner to kind of shy away from maybe some of the skills that he doesn't possess right now.
Maybe, but I really do think it would have
and also give Damian Priest that push.
A bet. It does help with his push, but it kind of does, kind of doesn't, because at the end of the day, it is a bullshit match with a celebrity. But then we go to the big match. Well, one of the big matches of the night, obviously, but Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. Now, in my opinion, Drew needs to lose. I'm sorry. Bobby needs to make his mark in wrestling. He needs to make his mark and say, this is who I am. I'm the big guy. I'm the big dog. And that's what he needs to do. There needs to be no Drew winning, taking this, doing that. That's bullshit. It's stupid. It's not needed. Drew as champion is boring. He's not good at promos.
Horrible promos.
He's an okay wrestler. But I can see why people like him. He's likable. But that's it. That's it. Lashley wrestles. He doesn't need to cut promos because he has MVP. So, and for everyone watching, who do you guys think will win tonight? Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. I'm picking my man Lashley because it is the almighty era.
I am also going to go with Bobby Lashley. It is the almighty era. Listen, that man has worked 16 hard years. 16 hard years to get where he's at today. You have MVP in the corner. He came from a great stable. Even though they broke the stable up, it was a great stable at the time, the Hurt Business, which was
stupid idea.
It's a dumb idea to break it up, but it was a great stable, one of the better stables since probably the Shield, I'll have to say. And with Drew, here's my thing with Drew. Drew reminds me, and viewers are gonna comment and probably hate me on this, or you might even think I'm crazy, but Drew reminds me of a Roman Reigns before Roman Reigns. Now, I want to be liked. I suck at promos. I have maybe 7 good move sets. So, he's like the Roman Reigns of Raw when Roman Reigns was in the Shield trying to get over and being forced down our throats. So, Drew, as happy as I am at 17 years you were in the business and you got your first title win and you beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in less than 5 minutes, you're not going to beat Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, it is the almighty era, and Bobby Lashley needs to be champion until Brock Lesnar decides to come back.
I agree. Brock Lesnar. I mean, listen.
Would I love to see that Mountie, that head, the
exactly.
bounty on his head, that Brock Lesnar comes in the back and takes out Drew and he comes out? But even if he comes out, Brock has to lose. Brock still has to lose to Bobby Lashley. You cannot have Brock beat Bobby Lashley. I'm sorry.
Not right now. On the menu at the Miller House tonight. Who do you think, David? Who do you think's going to win? We have Lashley or Drew McIntyre. I'm taking Lashley, and so is Sean. But I think it's the almighty era, and it's just right for the storyline purposes at the moment. And what do you guys think about the whole
Hulk Hogan's Nacho Mac and Cheese?
Hey, Shano Mac and Cheese is a good one, brother.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm gonna show y'all what we got tomorrow.
He is taking Lashley for the
Lashley
win.
For that. I like it. So who are you taking for? We got Braun versus Shane. I took Braun. Sean took Shane. Who you got? Because I feel he needs to win to move on in his career. If not, he's just going to get lost in the shuffle.
He's already lost. He's already lost in the shuffle. So what's the difference?
Kind of not. They like him though. They
do, but here's Vince. That's one of Vince's toys that he got tired of playing with and threw away.
Also, David, who do you think is going to win the tag team match with Bad Bunny and Damian Priest? First, Miz and Morrison. I think Shane pulls it off with some shenanigans. Probably. I think he's going to get out of the cell, win, but still beat the shit out of Braun and then jump off the pirate ship. That's what I'm taking that. That's what I'm taking. And then who you taking for the tag team match? I'm taking Bad Bunny, or my bad, Miz and Morrison, and he is taking Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. I just feel like Miz now more than ever needs to.
Braun will win. Shane will do some absurd spot.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, this is Shane McMahon. This is WrestleMania. Shane McMahon has never put us in doubt at WrestleMania for an absurd spot.
I unfortunately think they're going to put Bunny and Priest over. Probably because Priest is the new babyface, baby boy for, I think, Vince. So
I still don't understand why Bad Bunny's got to speak in his language. It's just so dumb to me.
What do you mean? It's his fucking language, Sean.
Well,
that's his first language.
Who cares?
So if you went to another fucking country, we're not even going to get into this. But that's retarded.
Cut your promo.
That's so stupid.
So we understand what you're. Cut your promo
stupid.
Cut your promo so we understand what you're saying. Rey Mysterio's first language isn't English, but he still cuts it in English.
But before, what happened?
He was still cutting in English, and then he would cut it in Spanish. So I just want to understand what you're saying.
Oh my God. Okay. So you think that. So we're going to go on. I agree. You agree to what? That he needs to speak English? No, you guys sound on borderline of being really.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
No, because every Spanish luchador who has come into the WWE has spoken English and then went back to the original their original language. So
Did
it
Liger
doesn't.
do it on his Hall of Fame induction? Did Liger
He spoke a little English on his Hall of Fame
at
induction.
the end, and so did Bad Bunny. So I'm just saying.
Thank you. As far as promotion's sake, he should. Thank you.
But do you guys not understand the fact of why he brought him in? He brought him in to get more fans to watch, get his fans, the Latino fans,
the
to
Latino
watch.
fans are already watching the promo. Thanks to Eddie Guerrero. Thanks to Rey Mysterio. Do I need to go on with more? With more?
His fans. Do you understand? That's why Vince brings in these people, Jake Paul or whatever. Who was there, babe? Jake or Logan? Logan Paul. Well, you know, Logan Paul. So, like, that's what I mean. He brings them in to get their fans to watch. It's the whole purpose. But we got to go on to the big match of the night. I think the biggest of night one. We got Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. I'm going with Belair. It's her Mania moment.
I'm going with the EST of WWE, and that's Bianca Belair. I love Sasha Banks. I'm a huge fan of Sasha Banks. You know how much of a fan I am of Sasha Banks. I love Sasha Banks. But the EST Bianca Belair deserves the win at WrestleMania for the title.
Big Court Dog, what up?
Hey,
what up, bro? Who do you think should win? Bianca or Sasha Banks?
See, this is how fucked up the WWE is, man. And I'm gonna speak. You know, when I come on, man, I'm gonna speak real. I'm gonna speak raw. Why the two black females got to run each other, bro? Why can't they run it together? Like, it's fucked up. Like, it's a celebration for black people. Like, damn, these two women get to be the face, but like, why we gotta choose between Sasha? It's like Sasha finally gets her moment. She finally gets the win. She finally gets to take the title, and then now she gotta either pass the torch or stop another black woman from being successful. That's a fucked up solution. So I don't want anybody to win. Nobody should win. Less an hour. I'm not
double count out. Call it a day.
Yeah.
At the belt in half, they split it.
Yeah, like they should split the title in half. Like I would have rather seen like Bianca versus Asuka, but Asuka was out because of her jaw and her teeth and whatever happened. So I understand why they're giving her due. But like, why we gotta choose right now? You know, like I hope Ripley wins. Like that's gonna be exciting for me because she should have won last year, but her visa with Charlotte Flair, and you know, we was pissed off last year. Like, why the hell did she lose? But then it was because her visa expired and whatever. So now, like, hopefully she gets her push because she's electric. Like, there's very few females for me because you know, obviously, I'm not a big WWE guy. That's why I let you guys have free reign on what goes on. My cat wants to be a part of the show. Here, come here. Hey, what's up, bro?
But I mean, Dave puts a good point. Sasha has been in the spotlight for a long time.
Well deserved, though. But like,
well deserved, long time, and it's time for another woman of color to step up into that spot.
I wouldn't say so because it's like prime example. You mentioned I heard you in a car where you tried to say like Drew McIntyre was the Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns was trying to get the push. What the Shield has done, bro, like the more and more you think about it, and if you go back and watch, the Shield might have been one of the best groups ever, like up there with DX and how dominant and how long they controlled it. I don't think Roman, if Roman really wanted to be successful, he could have, but I don't think he was ready for that spotlight. Same with Seth, same with Dean Ambrose. But for me, how I feel is like, you say Sasha's been in the spotlight. Yeah, she's been great, right? But like you look at
multiple-time champion.
But I was watching it. But multiple-time champion, but how many times did her runs get stopped? Because of they wanted to push Asuka, they wanted to push Charlotte, they wanted to push Becky. Like
a lot of her, I will say a lot of her runs stopped because of injury. So
right.
I mean, due to injury, a lot of it stopped due to injury.
Which I can agree, but I feel like now it's like let her get a long run. I don't think me.
No, Luch.
He's talking to his wife.
Oh.
But no, I just feel like it's so hard, you know, because I don't think it's hard, man. Like Bianca Belair, she's a beast. Like we seen her, she brings that electricity. But the women's division, this is the best women's division we've seen ever. Like,
Oh, it is by far.
I was watching an NXT match and it had like Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Bailey, and it had Sasha Banks. And it's like, now look at all of them. Like, it's incredible. But I don't know, man. I hope Sasha wins because I don't think Bianca's ready yet. That's the only reason why I'm going to say I'll go with Sasha because I don't think Bianca Belair is ready for it yet. Like, I'm not going.
Ooh.
Because
Bianca Belair.
Because listen, it's like she's been on a brand for a year now, right? But it's like you're not ready to take on that title reign and defenses yet. She has to learn.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean,
no, it's not about athletic. Like that's the thing. Roman Reigns, he's at the top, but it's not because he's athletic. It's because he now knows how to control everything. Like it's amazing what he's doing. By the way,
okay,
he is one of my favorite. Like,
oh yeah, he's
watching Roman Reigns what he's done over this last year. Like, dude is. If you're looking at comments, I'm not signed into. You would think I would be signed into StreamYard, but I'm on my Mac.
David just said he disagrees. He thinks that Bianca has stepped up and brought it every week, which she has.
That's not the point. Why is Rhea Ripley going to be the champion? Like you can't have two young. You can't have two young WWE champions. Like you can't have.
Why can't you?
Because it's like somebody got to learn how to do it. Like. You can't have both of them take on the next step at the same time.
But like, that's why they've been in NXT. That's why that's why
they've been in NXT.
Yeah, but it's a different thing, bro. It's like
it is different. I will agree with that.
College football, it's like NXT is college football. Like it's the highest of the highest. But then when you get to the NFL, you got to learn how to be a professional. Like Bianca Belair has spent a year being a professional, showing week in and week out she's electric. But like, is she ready to? Unfortunately, she doesn't have like an Intercontinental or United States Championship that can step her up. Which
they are thinking about bringing a mid-card women's title in,
which would be amazing. Because
would be a great.
It needs to happen.
It does because then that's how you get to see like, okay, this person is ready for that next step. Like Bobby Lashley, for the first time, he's the champion, which I heard you guys talk about. That dude, if he loses, I will probably blow up WWE headquarters. Like 15 years, like being the best. Like, and then they break up the Black Squad, who was like the best since the Shield. They're like, nah, we won't break. Why? Keep the whole thing going. Maybe they'll play a spin to it, and I think maybe the Hurt Business helps him win the WWE Championship and probably get Sheamus and those guys involved today. Who knows what can happen? That's the best thing about WrestleMania. I don't really care about wrestling except for Royal Rumble, TLC, SummerSlam, and of course WrestleMania, man. So that's just my little input.
Business was fantastic, Robert. I think we all agree with that one.
That I have to agree. MVP truly showed he was an MVP, and MVP showed that he should be a producer.
But
come when his time is done.
But it's like finally, because they started wrestling him, and everybody's like, "Bro, stop!" Like nobody wants to see him wrestle.
No,
to his credit, he's more versatile than we thought. Like, remember, we didn't like him when he first came in as MVP. We were like, "This dude sucks." Then he kind of started winning and was the United States champion. Like, then he got hurt and left, and then when he came back, we're like, "Bro, we don't want to see you wrestle." But then the Hurt Business, the whole point, you get guys like Shelton Benjamin, who is one of the greatest technical wrestlers ever involved, and nobody gives Shelton Benjamin his credit either. Like it'll be interesting.
Shelton Benjamin was Brock Lesnar's sparring partner in their college days.
Right.
So that speaks volumes in itself, And Cedric Alexander is a young up and coming star that spot in Her Business was perfect for him.
Yeah. So I think for me, is there any other matches that y'all want me to predict? I know y'all were talking about. Which one did I miss?
Was it Braun and Shane, and then Miz and Morrison and Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
So the thing for me is with Shane, bro, why? Like,
thank you.
Who cares? Like, honestly, like Shane is I don't know, man. Like, it's cool, but like, are they doing it just to say Braun is involved? Like,
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
just because Braun's at Mania. That's what they get to say. Braun's at Mania.
I would have rather seen so many other matches, like so many other things.
I agree. I agree.
Shane took a spot from a younger talent. Simple as that.
Like
that.
I was hoping
what he's always
fought.
I was hoping Aleister Black came back and he could have got it because I don't know when he's scheduled to come back, but that dude is special.
The dude is special. I don't think he's gonna come back because they cut they fired his wife. So I mean,
man, listen, it's a business. It ain't personal.
No, it's not personal, but I think they're gonna.
Kenya, hey, stuff happens. I ain't taking it personal.
Yeah, but
there's breaking news. The pre-show will hold one match, and it's the women's tag team battle.
Oh yeah, the battle royal.
So there's Naomi and Lana versus Dana Brooks and Rose versus Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott. That's my pick.
The Riot's
versus Tamina and Natalia. I'm picking Liv and Ruby.
I'm picking Naomi and Tamina.
Naomi and Tamina. Did you listen to what I said?
Natalia and Tamina is my pick. Natty and Tamina. After that promo on Talking Smack with Paul Heyman, I'm telling you right now, it's their time. Nick, Natty, and Tamina will be the next WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Oh, and it looks like we will. Sorry, guys. Be getting another match, which is the tag team title match. So
they already had that Friday.
No,
they had that Friday on SmackDown, and
I wouldn't know.
The Dirty Dogs won.
The person in charge of a Friday night show didn't do anything, so I couldn't keep up to date.
Listen.
Well, I'm sorry I got home late, but I didn't get to watch it.
So, what are you talking about? Monday Night Raw.
Oh, their titles are on the line.
Will be on the line tonight, from what I'm reading.
This cat will beat you up. My cat's a G. Ain't that right, bro?
Get what they're doing with Elias. I agree.
So,
so it's the Omos and AJ versus Kofi Kingston. Well, New Day.
Here's my pick. I'm picking AJ and Omos, or whatever hell his name is, to be the new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. I'm going with the same thing.
Even though I feel like it's a Shawn Michael and Diesel moment.
A Shawn Michaels and Diesel moment.
So
I mean, maybe.
Hey man, this hoodie's fire. You know what I'm saying? I looked at this, I was like, boy, it looks good. Hey guys, if you haven't, go to bombshellbowling.com/loudmouth sports talk. Get your hoodies. Get your, it's a cool day. It's nice out, but we like it cold. So this hoodie looks amazing. I mean, what I'm saying? This is a 2X too. You see these muscles, you know what I'm saying? So hey, get your hoodies, guys.
I don't know, bro. It's hot as fuck outside.
Yeah, but in the house, my house is like 65 degrees.
I do agree. I like my house cool.
You have to be like, for those people.
If it's hot outside, it's cold inside. If it's cold outside, it's hot inside.
Sean is probably one of them hot houses type of guy.
I'm at like 72 right now.
Ridiculous. What?
Serial
killers. I told you. I knew there was something wrong with Sean. But the Miz and Bad Bunny one, I like it, man. Miz is gonna go down as like one of the greatest. He does not get enough respect. Like, because he's
a safe wrestler. He wrestles like a baby.
Nobody cares.
Two-time grand champion. Grand Slam champion.
This is what you gotta learn.
Like a baby.
I'm a football coach, right? Like, I love coaching football. But like how I break football down, nobody really cares. They just want to know the big stuff. Like Miz, the fact that he's able to get a crowd to turn somebody and push somebody all the time. Like, he's never been a liked guy, but yet he continues to push. John Cena is not as great without Randy Orton, Edge, and it's always hoodie season, right? It's always hoodie season. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut the sleeves off. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great thing. But like the Miz is really underrated. So I mean, who cares who wins? I think the Miz and Morrison will win, but it wouldn't surprise me if Bad Bunny gets pushed. Who loses at WrestleMania? Like, why you bring him here if he's gonna lose?
That is true.
Most celebrities who have come to WrestleMania always win.
Exactly. Because like, you're not gonna bring me and say you're gonna make money off my name and I'm gonna lose.
Did Floyd win?
Yes.
Yeah, Floyd won.
He knocked out Big Show with the brass knuckles.
Snooki won,
which was terrible.
Terrible.
Maria Kanellis won after she shit herself.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I must have missed that.
Go back and watch that match. Maria Kanellis and Kelly versus Lay Cool, I think. And before the match, white shorts. After the match, white shorts with a brown streak. Promise you.
Yes.
Can you call my mom, please? She keeps calling me.
How about someone asked about how about the Bugatti? Hey, I was like, not the Bugatti.
What is the Bugatti? I don't. So
Bad Bunny drove his Bugatti in, and Miz and Morrison painted on it.
Oh.
It's great that you know what happened on Raw.
But so here's the thing.
I saw it on YouTube.
Do you understand? Like, that doesn't matter. I mean, like, the Bugatti can get painted over. It doesn't matter. You got enough money to wear. Who gives a fuck?
And at the end of the day, it was wash off paint.
Hey, Luch, paint my fucking Ultima. Watch what happened. I'm like, they can afford to paint over a Bugatti. Like, Vince McMahon can get cement thrown into his Corvette. He can buy 200 million of them motherfuckers the next day. Paint my
Miz can move the needle, makes you watch.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
It's a fact.
Miz is entertaining, but people do not in the wrestling business respect him because they think he is a safe, very girly wrestler. They don't like how he wrestles because he wrestles too safe.
Because he doesn't wrestle strong style.
But do you know what?
Which strong style isn't that much around anymore?
But do you know what Miz got to say? How many shows do I got? How much money I got? A lot. You ever hear?
I mean, I agree.
Hey, I'll dress like the girliest girl in the world. Keep that paper check coming in. I won't even touch nobody. You can beat my ass. Millions of dollars right there. Like, it's a business, dog. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares that like John Cena can't wrestle, bro.
Nobody can't.
Nobody cares that Goldberg can't wrestle.
Oh,
nobody cares that Undertaker and Goldberg has the worst match of the last 10 years to ever step foot at, what was it, SummerSlam? When did they fight?
Who?
Goldberg and Undertaker. That was
in some stupid
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that was the worst show ever. Like, the worst fight ever. It was probably up there with Kane and Undertaker versus DX. That was terrible.
Bret Hart cares about Goldberg because Bret Hart is a. Oh, don't get me started on Bret.
Don't get me
started on Bret Hart.
You know what Bret Hart is?
A crybaby bitch.
No, but on top of that, he's the dude that got the sexiest girl pregnant on accident and could never let her go and move on when they got pregnant as teenagers. Like, nobody cares that you got screwed over so many years ago, dog. Like, I hate hearing it, bro. Like, it gets annoying. Like, okay, you got screwed over. Dress up like a circus clown and you're on TV every week. I'm in. Yeah, I mean, to a point. You ever heard of
Boink the Clown was a thing.
Boink the Clown did it.
That is the most miserable. I don't know about that. Because he
he kind of had to have fun with it, I guess.
In
a way.
It seems really depressing.
But who do you think is going to win? You said the Bad Bunny one. Now, who do you take on? Hold on. It got pulled off my phone. What the fuck? All right, here we go. About Shane and Braun, who do you take?
I don't care. Not even, it doesn't even deserve my opinion.
It isn't a steel cage match, so I mean,
Even
unless
worse.
it got changed.
So
But
they're gonna have Shane jump off and he's gonna miss and he's gonna die, right? And then he's gonna come back and he's gonna win the match. Like we already know Shane's gonna jump off for his WrestleMania 20,000th moment.
it is a blessing he is wrestling. It was he was injured and now he's not.
You think that was a real injury? Who records
that little kick? Did you see like the thing that they said hurt him?
His knee.
Little kick that he did. I was like, you could at least made something believable happen.
Right.
I mean, but to be honest, how old he is, it probably could be true. Like imagine Shawn trying to throw a flying knee. Shawn might lose a hip.
I'd lose more than a hip. I'll tell you that right now.
Shawn might lose a hip.
I'll lose a hip. I'll rib. I won't get up for 2 years. What are you talking about? I'll throw a flying knee.
Hey, this hoodie. Let me zoom in on this. Yeah, there we go. That's the hoodie off, man. This is one of the heavier. So I have a light one, but then also like I have one that's heavier for like when it's really cold. Then I have one that's lighter for. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. Legend, can you get my hoodie? Legend. Get my hoodie. I can't wait to have a kid.
Are you gonna be one of those parents where the TV remote's like at the end of the bed and you're gonna be sitting at the other end and you're gonna be like, yo, come and hand me the remote, it's right there.
The TV remote could be sitting right next to me, and I'm gonna just say, "Give me the remote," just because I can. Kenya said, "No, I'm not." Kenya said, "I'm not gonna be allowed to be that type of parent." But when she ain't around,
right?
I'm gonna let it happen when it ain't. Say what's up, bro. It's like he knows when I'm on FaceTime or something.
You gotta pull up Blue Trees, man.
What else? Is there any other? Oh, Brock Lesnar and Drew. I mean, I said Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, you did. Bobby Lashley
and Drew. But I'm gonna predict that obviously Brock attacks Drew before and comes out and he fights him. I do that. Hey, so Corey, Len does that to his grandkids.
Yeah, so I can read. I can see the comments, right?
Oh, I didn't know. You said you couldn't before. Whoa.
And now he's gone.
Okay. He might join back. We'll see. There he is.
That was weird.
What happened?
So I went to go click log in to sign into the StreamYard. But no, I'm looking at it on my phone. Right. That's how I get to see all the comments.
But yeah, so Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre.
I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley because I think Sheamus and other people are going to get involved in some way.
But if Brock does come out and take that offer, do you still think Lashley can beat the Beast, Brock Lesnar?
So here's the thing. If Brock Lesnar comes back, so like Brock Lesnar is at that point to where like, who the fuck can tell him what he can't do? So like, if Brock Lesnar comes back, it's not going to be to lose. Like he already pushed Drew over, which I guarantee he didn't want to do that. He's not going to come back and keep letting people just, like it would be cool to see Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. But like, if Brock Lesnar is going to be there, he's going to win. Like that's what he's done. You know what I mean? Like he's not one of those type of dudes to where he really, not that he's a bad person, but like he's there to win and dominate.
I honestly think Brock doesn't care whether he wins or loses. Just pay him his money.
I disagree because
I'll show up and I'll give you a great show, just pay me money. He's lost to Seth Rollins. He lost to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania twice. He has.
You can say he takes one loss a year, maybe. Like you look at it. The last loss he had was Drew. Probably before that, he pushed
Seth Rollins.
Before that, what he Triple H
Reigns.
the last one.
Cena, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but like we're talking 1 year, like once a year type of thing.
I agree.
Like
I mean, he's not going to come and lose.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree
not.
with Gordon.
Absolutely not. Now, if you say Raw after Mania, you know what I mean? Like somebody's going to show up. That's my favorite
That's
thing.
the best fucking Raw ever. I
Somebody's
don't care
gonna-
what anyone says.
Yeah, the Raw after Mania is the best Raw ever.
Yes. That's the one that you tune into because you know, like 2000, but there's no better moment than when Brock came back in 2013.
Oh
Like,
my god.
That shook
Dude.
life.
Fucking chills were up my arm. It was wild to see that music hit, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Brock is back.
You know when Luke said chills up my arm, I was like, "Damn, there's only like 18 chills."
I got longer arms. I got long arms for my body.
I wonder how he feels when he cuts hair and the chair got to be all the way at the lowest level. This 6 foot.
Hey, dude. The only time I pump it up is when I have a kid.
The kid be like, "Me and you are the same size. How old are you?" I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry, Luke.
Oh man.
Shit.
I'm sorry. That means it's my time to get off the show. I gotta go. I gotta go get Kenya something to eat. I'm gonna leave on that note, man. Hey, I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you tomorrow to come over for night 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
So, all right, boys. I'll see y'all. I gotta get out.
Brother.
I just got home. So, you know, she allowed me to come on and say what's up to you guys, but I gotta get her fed. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my man.
All right,
I
boys.
understand.
All right. Hey, remember, go get your Loudmouth Sports Talk shirt. Hey, Luch, I'm gonna tell your wife if she don't get a shirt or a hoodie soon, I'm gonna deal with her accordingly.
Oh God.
He's taking my stick. That's my stick. What are you doing there, Court?
That's funny.
Oh,
That
that's
was
hilarious.
funny. Yeah, but I mean that's pretty much the pay-per-view. I mean, we have, like I said, the Mania.
Listen,
thing
I believe it or not, I'm more excited for night 2 than I am for night 1. I will say that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to see night 2. Definitely, I mean, a lot more than night 1. But
Just because of the matches, I think the bigger, higher caliber matches for night 2 are so much better.
I mean, you have Drew and Bobby for this one, which is not bad at all.
You have Bianca and Sasha, which I think is going to be an excellent match. At least 20, 30-minute match we're going to see.
Then we have the women's, little tag team thing, which I fucking hate more than 2 anything. If there's more than 2 people, unless depending on the triple threat, like this one at Mania, I really don't care. I like it. But like when it's tag teams and shit, I don't like it. Cesaro and Rollins will be great. We will talk more about those matches tomorrow, though.
Tomorrow night.
Our night 2 of night 2 pre-show of WrestleMania, same time. Just so everybody knows it will be on the same time. So, with that being said, till tomorrow night, 6 p.m., be ready for night 2 pre-show, Loud Mouth Entertainment off the top rope. Until then, we are out and enjoy Mania, guys. Peace.